All right, we're officially going live. Excuse the mess, guys. It's my room. I have been unpacking and reorganizing and going through shit. Everything's a mess. Fuck that. I don't care. I'm here for football. And right now, I only have 14 subscribers. This is a live chat. And um, so if nothing really happens here in this video, I don't want to say I'm going to delete it, but if you're watching it back, and it's nothing's going on, it's because nobody came. So hopefully we get some viewers in here. Hopefully we get a discussion going. But it is Sunday. It is 12:19 a.m. So before I go to bed, we're here on YouTube. And when we go to sleep and wake up, it's gonna be time for football, baby. So um if you've if you're one of the 14 subscribers, then you know weekly I do power rankings and my picks for the game. Um, so this week I uploaded that a few days ago. We've talked about it, and I come here today with the question: what games are you most looking forward to? So I'm a New York Giants fan. I'm looking forward to all the games and enjoying the fact that I don't gotta be stressed out by the possibility of us losing. I don't gotta. I'm a New York Giants season ticket holder. For you that don't know, this is my first year, so I don't have to worry about driving to the game. I live 2.5 hours away from the stadium. Um, but the New York Giants are coming off of a win against the Las Vegas Raiders, and after this bye week, we're going to play arguably the hardest game on our schedule. We also like the New York Giants had to play on the road Monday night against both the Super Bowl teams. We already lost to Kansas City in a game that the Giants really should have won. Um, and now we're going against the defending Super Bowl champs, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, after the bye week. And I think we'll be playing that game the healthiest we've been all year. Now, given Jabril Peppers, Blake Martinez, and Nick Gates, three of our best players on our team, are out for the season, we won't be seeing them. But we should be seeing the return of Andrew Thomas and Saquon Barkley, two more of the best players on our team, and the health of Sterling Shepard, Kadarius Toney, Kenny Galladay, Evan Ingram, and just the rest of our hurt roster should be closer, if not at 100%. And our defense has played the best football it's played all season in the last 3 weeks. I think we can apply the pressure to Brady. New York Giants versus Brady. Brady loves playing the Giants, or he loves beating the Giants. He doesn't love playing us in the Super Bowl, that's for sure. So I can't wait to enjoy a woosah, stress-free week of football, and hopefully my predictions come true. So Sunday, I guess, the Ravens had a bye week on week 9. They wanted to feel, what is the word I'm looking for? They wanted to feel a part of the club. They wanted to feel like another good NFL team, and that means they had to lose to the Dolphins. The Jags beat the Bills. Outside looking in, the Giants beat the Raiders. You could say that. What was the other one that happened? Um, Week 9. What was the other one that happened? I gotta look it up. The Colts beat the Jets by 15. That was supposed to happen, right? Freaking. Oh yeah, the Broncos beating the Cowboys. How could I forget? Which was technically a 30-0 game. The Cowboys scored 16 points in like garbage time, two quick touchdowns and two two-point conversions. It's kind of insane. The Browns washed the Bengals. That might be an upset. I don't remember who was the actual favorite in that game. Um, but the Bengals, after being in first place of their division, took two L's back to back. One to the legendary Mike White and to the division rival Cleveland Browns. So the Ravens had to take it to overtime to beat Minnesota. That was, I think, the Ravens' second overtime game and the Vikings' third overtime game. A lot of overtime games this year. The Patriots washed the Carolina Panthers, held them to no touchdowns, I believe, unless it was a touchdown and a missed extra point. Chargers just barely beat the Eagles, and the Cardinals without Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins washed the 49ers. So that's pretty intense. And Titans blew out the Rams. Week 9 was crazy. So, like I said, oh no, the Ravens did play week 9. I just said that they went to overtime with the Vikings. So I don't know who the hell told me that they had a bye week. But yeah, I don't know. Guess it was a hangover because the Dolphins, it was Jacoby Brissett, I believe, against Tyrod Taylor. They beat the Texans. I also didn't think that was going to happen. Tyrod played really good in the beginning of the season. They blew out the Jags and they almost beat the Browns, but Tyrod went down in week 2 and it didn't happen. So I waited all season for Tyrod to come back and play good, and they lost to the Dolphins, and the Texans are basically eliminated from the playoffs, and the Lions are eliminated from the playoffs, but the Dolphins are 3-7. And if the Jets beat the Bills this week, the Dolphins are only 2 games out of their division. Well, the Patriots would also have to lose to the Browns. Because if the Patriots or the Bills win, the Dolphins are 3 games out. And if the Jets beat the Bills, the Jets and Dolphins will both have the same record. The Jets will actually have half a game lead by having one less loss because the Dolphins have not had their bye week yet. A lot of interesting news around the NFL this week. Alvin Kamara will not be playing. Big Ben will not be playing. Julio Jones hit IR. Robert Woods hit IR. Odell Beckham Jr. should be playing as a Ram wearing the number 3. I think PJ Walker is playing for the Panthers, though they just acquired Cam Newton. Cam Newton's going to be playing in week 11. Russell Wilson and Aaron Rodgers are going to be playing. Chris Carson, I believe, is out. I believe Rob Gronkowski's out. And Antonio Brown and Godwin are both like questionable. As we do get an exact rematch from Wild Card Weekend. I mean, I don't want to root for the division rivals, but it would be nice to see Brady lose. I also really am rooting for the Panthers. I mean, they're going to get beat down this week by the Cardinals with PJ Walker. With PJ Walker at the helm. But if Cam can somehow find his former self, he's never really had Christian McCaffrey before. I think It was Christian McCaffrey's rookie season, was Cam's last year in Carolina, and they were always banged up. I mean, the Carolina defense is the best it's ever been. Um, their receivers are the best they've ever been. Robbie Anderson, Moore, and I don't know. I think if Cam can be obviously not 2015 Cam, but maybe 2016 Cam or 2014 Cam or any Cam that's not 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020 Cam. 2020 Cam was the Patriots. 2019, 2018, 2017. So Cam was basically hurt at least like 50% of that time, I believe, right? I don't know. But yeah, it would be nice to see Cam Newton take his team, his original team that drafted him, and turn their season around because Sam Darnold had them looking good in the beginning of the year, and we all know Sam Darnold's trash. So the Pittsburgh Steelers, like I said, will not have Big Ben. This gives the Detroit Lions a chance for a win. At this point, don't win. Get your number one overall draft pick. Like, just go for it. Saints at Titans. I don't know about that one. Kamara and Julio both out. Affects the game a little bit. Saints got Mark Ingram back, so he's going to get a workload, and we'll see if AJ Brown can handle all the double coverage. So Falcons Cowboys. I don't remember if it was played in Dallas or Atlanta last year, but Atlanta had a 29-10 lead at halftime, and they lost the game. Eli, what's up, man? Bro, Jared Goff took the Rams to the Super Bowl. I don't know what his problem is. I don't know who their receivers are outside of Danny Amendola. They got a lot of rookies and no-name guys, Quintez Cephas, and they got DeAndre Swift. I know they probably have no O-line, no defense whatsoever. If I was the Lions, I would get the first overall pick, and I would trade it for like 2 first-rounders this year and 2 first-rounders next year, if they can do that, to like some team that really, really will need whatever's available for the first overall pick this year, which I believe is expected to be Thibodeau, the defensive end right now. I mean, I wouldn't mind that. I was saying if I was Dave Gettleman, I would be trading the first 2 picks that we got, our pick and the Bears pick for the Lions pick. Go get Thibodeau because we need somebody that can like really, really pressure the quarterback and let our secondary work. I would even trade Saquon to the Eagles. You wish, man. I think the Browns Patriots game should be really good. I feel like they're even. They're both at 5-4. Patriots are home, and the Browns will only have Dearness Johnson out of like the 4 running backs they have on their team. Demetric Felton, Nick Chubb both out on COVID, and Kareem Hunt out with his injury. So that's pretty crazy. I don't understand how Dave Gettleman said he was going to fix our offensive line, and then this year doesn't even take a single offensive lineman with like 7 or 8 picks or however many picks we had in this year's draft. We didn't draft a single offensive lineman, not a single one. Ojulari has been playing like linebacker though. We need a third guy on the line with Leonard Williams and Dexter Lawrence. Somebody that can get the blind side of the quarterback and really, really be effective. Nate Solder, bro. Oh my god. And because he fucking opted out of the COVID season, we still have to have him on the team next year. Unless we just cut him. But that eats $4 million, and so we should just at least keep him as a second or third string guy because obviously the Giants need all the depth they can get right now on the offensive line. Yeah, I don't know. But Thibodeau was definitely going in like the first or second pick, so I don't see the Giants getting that. Um, the Giants and the Bears have 3 wins, and I don't think the Texans and Lions are gonna get up there. So that sucks. Eagles too. Eagles are at 3 or 4 wins. Eagles are not gonna get him. You can keep praying. Bills at Jets. Mike freaking White. Tom Brady reborn. Bro, Tyrod Taylor already missed that chance last week when he lost to the Dolphins. I literally waited all season for him to get back from injury so he could bust out, and he lost to the Dolphins. There's no coming back from that. I mean, I know Lamar just lost to the Dolphins, but holy shit, the Dolphins, I had them as like the second or third worst team in the league. And the only 2 teams I had like worse than the Dolphins coming into this week were the Texans and the Lions. So the fact that they freaking like beat the Ravens by double digits is absolutely insane. Jacoby Brissett starts, gets hurt, and a hurt Tua has to come in to relieve him, and they freaking beat the Ravens. Like it's so absolutely insane. The Eagles play in Denver. Hopefully, you guys don't become the Cowboys and get ran over. I love when teams like lose their best player and they go off. Like, sorry, Denver, Von Miller is no longer here, but we're gonna go out and rape the Cowboys. Like, it's so insane. Chiefs at Raiders. The Raiders beat the Chiefs last season, and the Chiefs have not looked good this season. So I think I'm hoping the Raiders will win. I really want the Raiders to win their division, but we'll see how that goes. Um, Packers Seahawks, the Fail Mary game. A-Rod and Russell are both playing. Chris Carson's not playing, and the Packers are probably just a way better team than them anyway. And Aaron Rodgers has just been like phenomenal this year, other than week 1 when they got scraped by the Saints. But gonna take a little peek into the future. Week 11 starts with the Patriots at the Falcons on Thursday Night Football. The 49ers at the Jags. Washington at Carolina, which should be Cam's first game. So I'm definitely rooting for Carolina because even though I want Washington to win this week, if they win this week, don't want them to win no more, that's for sure. Carolina, Cam Newton. What about Cam Newton revenge season? You said Tyrod Taylor. What if Cam Newton just comes and doesn't lose a game? I don't know if you came into the stream when I was talking about it earlier, but Cam Newton never really had Christian McCaffrey with a full season, and his weapons are better than they used to be. The defense is better than it used to be. Cam Newton can come back to where he belongs and ball out. The team looked formidable with Sam Darnold, and so who knows? Cam might be able to do something. The Lions play the Browns. 4 years ago, or whenever the last time we saw that, it was probably like the laughingstock game, right? 4 years ago, 8 years ago, 2 worst teams in the NFL. Well, luckily with receivers like Robbie Anderson, he doesn't need to throw it 60 yards down the field. He could throw it like 30 yards and get some yak. He can still run. He's mobile and he's big. So he's kind of like a Ben Roethlisberger that can still run. Ooh, week 11, the Colts are at the Bills. Saints at Eagles. That's usually a good one. Ravens at the Bears. The Ravens better fix their shit quick. Not lose to the Bears. Need the Bears to lose out for the Giants draft pick. Cowboys at Chiefs. Hopefully the Chiefs get a win there. Man, the Bengals play the Raiders. That sucks. I hope that game ends in a tie. I need both of them to win. I want both of them to win their divisions. So this game that they're playing each other at fucking hurts my chances of that. Steelers at Chargers on Sunday night. Man, I'm sick of the AFC primetime. Boring ass AFC. AFC sucks. And then, of course, the Giants Bucks on Monday. Hope to God, week 12, the Giants beat the Eagles. It'll be the first time I'm live in person for a division game. So that should be fun. I hope. And something else I discussed in the video I posted a few days ago. There's a couple get right games on here. Like the Ravens already got washed by the Dolphins, so their get right game will be next week against the Bears. Chargers have a get right game this week. They need to make a statement on the Vikings, who are like the worst good team and the best worst team. They're just like all season long. The Minnesota Vikings have been the personification of mediocre. Bills, they need to make a statement on the Jets. They can't let the Jets like hang in. They can't do what the Bengals did and lose to Mike White. And then, like I kind of said earlier, this game between the Browns and Patriots is really, really important. Like, this could have wild card implications for the Browns and the Patriots. It could also have division implications. Like, so that game might be the game of the week. Browns at Patriots. That game right there might have the most like value to each team's season. I mean, the Chiefs Raiders, that one's pretty good too. Because if the Chargers lose to the Vikings, that Chiefs Raiders game essentially becomes for first place of the division. Saints Titans game is kind of important too, because the Saints with a win and a Bucks loss can go into first place, and the Titans. I'm trying to remember overall. The Titans would have had to worry about the number one seed if the Ravens had beat the Dolphins, but they ruined those chances. So the Titans can lose this week and still be the number one seed in the AFC. Oh boy. All right, Eli. I appreciate you for being here, man. Definitely hit that thumbs up for me if you haven't yet. And share this video if you have any other people that love football as much as you and me do. So it was dope talking to you. Anybody that rewatches this video, thanks for watching. I love everybody that loves me. Till next time, forever with reality. Peace.